4 starting 7th. Diego Ramos on the Burrell starting in 8th spot.
Starting from the front row yesterday, back to row number 5 here.
Kind of luck here on the weekend. He'll start 11th. Donovan Bonilla, the RPG driver we saw punching above the weight class up there in P2 at one point yesterday.
Marion Kremers to the inside, and the UK's Louis Westover were the solo factor. Rounding towards the end of your top 20, Edward Ports to the inside, Jacob Hoover on the outside of row number 9.
Julian DaCosta and Justin White will round out the top 20. Zachary Clayman DeMello and Wes Juchak right there as well. Parker DeLong back at 23rd. Field set. We're going racing in a 10-lap pre-final. Green. And we got contact mid-pack. Couple of drivers getting together, one off the racetrack, maybe even more. Somehow that driver able to stay on the throttle. Everybody out of turn number 3. The big run down to turn number 4. They'll work their way down into turn number 5 now, and it is Nash holding the spot, but stack them and pack them through turn number 5 over to turn 6.
I believe that was Marion Kremers for the second day in a row. The start to the pre-final has been rough for him. He's way down the order, and they're all single file on the bottom side. Hayden Jones will pick up Diego Ramos, pick him off around the outside as Blake Nash tries to defend, and Norberg going to go by on his teammate, and Laurent Legault instantly starting to block there for 4th, as he knows Paulie Massimino is trying to find a way past.
Drivers again settling into the opening laps. Get your position. You've made your aggressive moves early. Finishing up this lap. Hold your spot. See where you are, and then go to work. That's essentially what we're seeing out of the drivers here in the top 10. Places to overtake, as we know, out of turn number 13. You can get aggressive coming through 13, 14, 15 if you want, and even into 16 as Norberg muscles his way down the inside. Ryan Norberg now goes into 2nd spot as he's able to work his way by Frankie Mossman.
Here he comes looking for the lead with Blake Nash losing the spot. Mossman will follow Norberg to the bottom side. He gets booted out of the way by Laurent Legault, putting the bumper to go on the inside of Mossman. He was trying to block, I think. They were trying to work together. Pedro Hiltbrand, what a move through the field. He's up to 4th.
Yes, as well. Hiltbrand 4, up 9 spots for Clayman DeMello. Drivers in the back leveraging all the chaos early to settle in. You can see the big lineup of drivers we have outside the top 5, top 6. Everybody nose to tail here as we're just getting underway. But Norberg the lead, and already
a little bit. Blake Nash doesn't look like he's got that good of a pace. Challenge him here soon as behind him Hayden Jones has gone around. I think he's down at 12th.
Norberg.
That was Hayden Jones, sorry, getting knocked all the way to the wayside there in turn number 5. My bad, Rob.
No worries, let's look through the top. You see here in the opening couple of laps. We've seen this Ramos claiming
history books. Lap number 2, the first officially recorded lap led for rookie Frankie Mossman in the X30 senior class.
To run with Ryan Norberg here edition. Clayman DeMello right there behind them. He's on behind him. Diego Ramos, Austin.
Diego Ramos going perfect. Norberg's looking like operation adjustment a few laps ago on this straightaway right here in the run from sure you can't cross him over.
Got hung out to the outside in 5. He got a lot of good forward momentum coming out of the corner and was able, of course, to hold off Blake Nash, who's kind of getting himself into this fight here as well. Mossman was the leader. Now it's Norberg. This is great stuff right now. Diego Ramos went purple last time by. It'll be 6 down, 4 to go when they get. We're dialing things up. Hiltbrand, Massimino, Ramos, DeMello have all shown great speed.
Yeah, Blake Nash now is feeling the heat from behind. Paulie Massimino got to him. Nash started blocking for 3rd. Now here comes the cavalry. He's going to have 3 more drivers ready to go. Ramos is there. Hiltbrand is there. Massimino, bumper, looking. Nash is going to block again into 3, and he's going to stack them up. That's going to slowly frustrate the drivers behind, and now Nash drops a tire. Here comes Ramos around the outside. Massimino stuck on the inside behind Nash. Look at Diego Ramos all the way wide. Oh, Massimino gets moved to the wayside, all the way into the grass.
Yeah, someone got to the back of Massimino into the braking zone, pushed him past the apex, and that really hung out Ramos on the outside, trying to rub the outside as they were covering down the bottom. Instead, what this really means is 1st and 2nd, a long way down the road right now. This has allowed Mossman to have a huge amount of gap. Nash, though, putting up the blinders, trying to hold everybody else back, but in comes Massimino again.
What a slick move by Pedro Hiltbrand. He crossed him over. There is a world champion level move from Pedro Hiltbrand. Unfortunately, the damage has been done. Blake Nash has given the top 2 a massive gap here with 3 laps to go.
A little further fight back there as well, right behind it. That's Ramos and Garrison going at it. Austin Garrison and Ramos coming through turn 16, but got pitched down onto the apex, had to catch back out of it. Again, leaders are long gone, but this again is 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th lies on it. Really.
16. Here's the 3 over Mossman, and coming through the final few corners, Pedro Hiltbrand able to hang on for the final pole spot. It may not be lots of movers up and down. Blake Nash eventually gets shuffled down to the 11th spot. Laurent Legault, remember, he was all the way up in the front. He ends up crashed on the final lap with Parker, actually inside the top 10. Again, Hilprand picked up, and then Diego Ramos rounds out the top 5.